Theme Park 2 just released a copy paste to selection to new skins and a lot more in this update, and this might be the best update ever. So let's just get straight into this. So this update is just the most incredible thing we have ever had inside of Theme Park 2. As I said in the intro, the copy and paste, so we have gotten a higher MB limit, we have gotten a higher item limit, new things for co-builders, and I'm missing probably a lot more. Let's just have a quick look at the changelog before we start, because look how big this update changelog is. Incredible. But as you can see, multiple items select, selection, copy over, police car, new co-builder stuff, stuff for the inverted power, dark rides. You can hide your mission indicators, higher item limit, higher MB limit to 3 MB, and a lot more. So let's just start straight up with the thing that everyone wants to see, and that's of course the selection tool and the copy and paste. So let me move a bit out of the way. Down here we have this new button. If we click this button, we get a couple of different options. We get select, multi-select, box select, and box multi-select. So with select, it just works as it always has been. You can literally just select multiple items and it does that. Then we also have multi-select. With multi-select, you can click multiple items and then they sort of all stick together, as you can see, and which does look pretty cool, and it's going to be very handy. As you can see, you can even do that with coaster track if you want to. Then next up is box select, guys, and now we are going to go in the territorium where this is incredible. So I have again this footer right in front of me, and let me drag my mouse from right top to left down, and poof, I have now selected everything. And with the box multi-select, if I do that now, I can also add, let's say, this one to that. If I, let's say, copy this over, at the bottom right, we have a few new things. We have group, destroy, cut, and copy. So first, let's just group it. So what group does is making it basically one item, as you can see. So now this thing here is one item, like I've done with maybe like the support here, or like other things like these are now just all one item. So what you then can do is literally just press copy, and there you go. All the items you want are now copied over. And of course now I have this, but I can also disable this. Literally just keep placing these around. Look at this. I just made this in 10 seconds, which would have normally taken maybe 10 minutes. And of course you can do this with almost everything. Sadly, you're not able to copy over rides, roller coasters, stalls. Those things are not able to be done. But even like this lantern I have right here. So let me just box select this, select all of that, then group it, 31 items. The limit, by the way, guys, I can try to select my whole park, is, as you can see, 215. And also said, warning, large selection has been truncated. No idea what that means, but it just says you have hit the limit of items you can select. And now I can just select this, and you can also, yeah, cut it. So if I do that, then all of it will be removed. And you can also just destroy it instantly, and it sort of does the same, but I guess with cut you can do item for item in between there. And of course you can also ungroup after you've done that. But let's just copy this over, and as you can see, I now just got another lantern and more lanterns. And it's not like you can only place it like this. No, if I go into actually the precision mode, you can now also lantern like this, and then I can also place a lantern like this. And it was almost not even possible to do before the update, making it look like this. And I just place these lanterns like this, and there's of course dozens and dozens of different things I can show you guys of like how you can copy over stuff. These houses, if I want to, I can group them, copy them over, and boop 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 boop, I got all of them. And that's only really like the copy and paste and the selection tool. There's of course way more things you can do with it, which I'm probably not even thinking about right now. Alright, next up is a new skin for the Carbide, and I have to say, this is probably my favorite skin ever added inside of Theme Park 2. Look at this. It's a freaking police car. Look at the doors. They open and close. Why do they open and close? I don't know, but they do. And look at the lights. Once you exit the station, the lights actually start to flicker. This is just incredible. Just wow. This is perfect for, of course, cities and stuff. You can, I guess, still change the colors of the police car. Yeah, you definitely can. I can now make it not looking really much as a police car anymore, but you know what we're doing. After that, let me just show you one more small thing before we go to another big thing, is with the inverted power dark ride coaster. So what I've now done is something with the coaster. So we now have, yeah, as you can see, 2 stations, but the train always has to be like this in the station where just facing forward. But now, when you already have the train like rotated and you go into the station, it goes like this. So now once the coaster stops, you can actually just get in the train, like this. How amazing is that? That's something we've been wanting, of course, quite a lot for this coaster. So that's a super welcome addition. Alright, next up is something we have to go actually to in the settings, and that is the co-builder. As you can see, I already have someone as a co-builder. So let's say I've added him, and then you get this screen. So this is Danny Boy's permission. You have a few buttons now, so you can give someone a certain budget where they can build. So this is perfect for if you want maybe only someone to place a certain item, or if you want to do build battle with a money limit. So you can now change it, or you can give them, of course, a limited money. Then you can also see how much money they have spent. Next, can configure anything. So that's mainly for, can they configure wide operations? Can they configure building permissions and all that other stuff? No, you can put it on no or yes. Can remove anything. I think that says for itself. Are they able to remove items? Yes or no. If you put this on no, they can of course remove nothing. And can edit terrain. Are they able to edit terrain? Yes or no. Well, if you then, I guess, put this on yes, then they are able to do all that cool stuff. And after that, you can still edit it and all that stuff, which is just the coolest thing ever. The minimum budget is 5,000 and the maximum is 1 million. Okay, next up is the new MB limit, the new item limit, which is also increased by a lot. Yes, a lot. So the old item limit for, let's say, scenery was 10 in one cell. So if I'm now going to start placing this and you count 1, 2,
3 days later,
13, 14, 15, and then 16 is the 15 is now the limit, which is an increase by 5 for just 3. So that's like, I don't know how much is it, like a 50% increase if I'm correct. That's just insane. And for primitive, it's even more. I'm not going to count that, but primitives were 40, which has now been all the way increased to 60 primitives in one cell. And for people who know what a cell is basically this. So in one cell, 60 primitives are allowed in this, which is insane. Next to that, if you do have the Game Pass for the extra expansion, of course, last update it was moved from 2 to 2.5 MB. It has been increased again. Yes, the MB limit has now been increased from 2.5 to 3 MB if you do have that Game Pass. So make sure you have that Game Pass. If you have hit the MB limit, you do need that. Next to that, there are of course always a little bit of like UI changes, internal changes, all the stuff. Increase item per cell limits for various items, added various overall limits for various items or various special item types. Typical parks are unlikely affected by that. I don't really know what it means, but oh well. We can now of course also hide the mission indicator. So you always see like the mission indicator, like the exclamation mark while wandering around your park. If you do not want that, you can now disable it. And that's just really it. If you want to read the full changelog going game, here you can read all the information of how it works. The copy paste tool, the selection tool, it's all free. Yes, you can just use it right now. You do not need any Game Pass for it. It's free, but it is only for PC with keyboard and mouse and touchscreen. It's not for console, so it's not available on Xbox. So that's what has all been added in this update. I've tried to keep it sort of small. Of course, are unlimited things you can now copy, paste over, and it's just going to be the most incredible thing ever. Theme Park 2 has changed forever. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel so you get notified whenever there's maybe a next update or a video. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will say, as always, goodbye.